Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox March to October. We're hopping straight into the first game here. Looks like we're down a run to Baltimore here in the bottom of the 8th. So we got to make a bit of a comeback, take the lead. And let's see up to this point what's got us here. We've given up a couple home runs today. Okay. Moncada and Trey Turner have hit one for themselves. They're like the only ones doing anything. And then Collins with one hit at the bottom. It was another rough Dylan C start, man. 5 runs allowed and 6 1/3. I wish we could somehow get him to figure it out. I don't know. But all we can do now is at least tie this game so that he doesn't get the loss, and that's not a good start. I actually thought I was getting around on that when I swung. It's kind of foggy. It's kind of hazy here. It's weird looking. Ooh, good take. I almost went. Okay, 3-2. Come on, Eloy. Oh, and they did give me a pitch to hit, and I missed it. Move the PCI too far. They didn't want to face Shohei with the guy on. They were attacking Eloy. Okay, well, Shohei's going to draw the walk. Runner on base for TA. This is not a bad situation. Gapper probably scores Shohei, too. Okay, ball in the gap definitely scores him now, 3-2. And that's ball 4. All right, back-to-back 2-out walks. Now it's up to Gavin Sheets, and it looks like they're sticking with the righty. Sheets, that's getting up the middle. That actually might be perfect. Took him a lot of time to get to it. Shohei's in. Man, that was weak, but it got the job done. During that at-bat, I was kind of sitting here thinking, I really don't think I've done much at all with Sheets this year. Even though he's having a really good year, I haven't done much. And if that's what it took, that's what it took. All right, but now we can take the lead. It's up to Vaughn. That's gotta carry. That's gotta carry. Andrew Vaughn does it again. We extended the inning 3 at-bats in a row, a couple walks, a weak hit up the middle to tie it, just for Andrew Vaughn to step up and do that. There we go. That's the big swing we needed. I'm so glad I'm better with him again this season, because last season, man, I was starting to have my doubts. I was starting to get worried about Vaughn, but he has responded. Oh, and then I have a pretty bad at-bat there, but we already did our damage. No worries there. Andrew Vaughn with the big swing. Now we get to go to Hendricks and make sure we lock it down. His ERA's climbing a bit, but it wasn't super realistic that I would stay at 0.3 for the whole year. There we go. Weak contact to short. Perfect. Let's get it there, though. I don't want that kind of play to ever be in doubt. I don't like that sound when we're on the mound. It's okay, though. It's just a base hit. No real harm. There we go. 2-seam up gets out number 2. And another weak grounder. Moncada's got that one. Nice win. Come from behind. We put up plenty, and we should get a lot of momentum out of this one. Kopech with another win. Add it to his total. There we go. We're going to get 5 fireballs, unless it was lying to me. It's going to keep our insane record insane. I mean, after that, I think that brought us to 78-20. So let's see what we get to now. Okay, I forgot. We did have slightly negative, so it was good to get a lot there. So what's this going to turn into? Let's sweep the Orioles, right? Trade deadline's approaching. I really don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and back out and see what happens here. We're just gonna keep picking up wins. Swept Baltimore. Now we get to play Seattle. Looks like it'll be another close game. We're gonna be up 1 this time though, and we're 80-20. 100 games in, and we have 80 wins. And man, they give us a projected win count now of 116, which would tie us for the best record of all time. But with 62 games to go, that's a projected remaining record of 36-26. They project us to lose 26 of our next 62 games. We haven't even lost 26 games yet. So I think we're going to blow past that projection. I think we are going to set the record and set it by plenty. But I do have a couple changes to the lineup to talk about here, both against left-handed pitching. The first one is I benched Yermin. He was getting cold, his numbers were getting worse, and Collins actually had been hitting lefties like really well. So I decided to just go ahead, Put Collins back into the everyday starter spot, and now he's on fire too. His numbers are actually getting even better. And then I also put Mike or Adolfo into the starting lineup here, and I benched Sano. So I moved Vaughn to first. The reason I did that isn't like Sano is doing fine. His power's not there. We've already talked about it. He's getting on base a lot, so it's not really the hitting that's the problem. It's just, you know, on the hitting side, his power isn't where it's at. Like if he was still hitting double this many home runs or something in this amount of at-bats, I'd probably leave him in. But when I scrolled over and looked at his wins above replacement, he was only at 0.1, so he's barely above replacement level. And I think that's because of his fielding. He's been a major defensive liability, 9 errors. So if he's not going to do it at the plate like he used to, and now he's going to cause some problems in the field, I figure I may as well bench him and improve our defense a bit. So Vaughn's defense at first is going to be better than Sano's was, and then Adolfo's defense in right is going to be better than Vaughn's was. And I'm also eager to see how Adolfo plays with these new ratings now, because that's another thing. Even with barely any playing time, his WAR is already at 0.4, where Sano's was at just the 0.1. So according to that stat, which isn't the end-all be-all, but according to that stat, Mike Adolfo's had a more valuable 6 games than Sano's entire season. But we got to make sure we stay on this pace here. No letting off the gas. 1-run lead in the top of the 9th. Hendricks is already allowed a hit or a run in 2 hits. So I don't know, man. Are we going to have to ask ourselves if we want Hendricks to stay in here? I think we'll get Loaizaga and Crochet warming up just in case, but also there's not much room for just in case when it's 1 run and they have a guy on already. We had a Luis Robert homer. Montgomery played. Okay, no, this is good. So now, with all of our team changes and everything, I don't know if it's just for this game or if that's just how it's going to be, but when Ohtani pitches, it's going to be Montgomery as DH. Still probably, actually, now that I think about it, probably the worst hitter on the bench. It's honestly hilarious why the game keeps picking the worst hitter to fill in as DH. But he's a better worst hitter than Engel was earlier in the year, so I'm not too upset with that now. All right, but I'm keeping Hendricks in, man. He's gonna finish this thing. He's our closer. What happened before we came in doesn't matter anymore. It's just from here on out. And there we go. Eloy out there in left. He'll get to that one down the line. Okay, and there we go. Broken bat pop-up. One more, man. This is going to be a tougher matchup, though. It's Kelenic. And if you remember, Jared Kelenic is actually good in this universe. He's real good. He's scary. Oh, and we blow it past him. Challenge him right down the middle, and he couldn't hit it. There we go. Good recovery for Hendricks there. We just get the 1 fireball, but at least we came in and kind of course corrected there. All right, does this mean another big winning streak? I don't even know. Oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter because we lost. And we do get another trade popping up. Man, they just don't want to offer me prospects, do they? I mean, this is an interesting trade for an 89 overall. I still don't think I'm going to do it, though. We don't really have a need for another starting pitcher. So, yeah, no need for this trade, especially for what we're giving up. So, how about the Giants? Logan Webb, that's pretty much the same return, but we are giving up less. I mean, we really aren't giving away anything we need in this trade. The only problem is I just don't know what to do with Logan Webb then. I think I'm going to pass on that one too. So that leaves the Nationals. Oh, if they were asking for less, this would be fun. But yeah, not for Kopech and Sheets. I'm not giving these guys up. So that's a decline to all 3 of the trades. It's just frustrating because I do think I had starting pitcher listed on what we're looking for, but I also had prospects on what we're looking for. I'm not looking for current starters. I was looking for prospects. So we're going to decline, move on. We might have one more thing pop up before the deadline. It's only the 25th. We get to play Toronto here. We got another 1-run lead. We are now projected to break the wins record. All right, so let's get into one more here. Another quick one against Toronto, so we'll fit it in. So what do we got here? We got to get out of a bit of a jam. Crochet in. Of course, he's the one in with a jam happening. All right, what gets us here with a score of 6-5? Colson Montgomery hit a triple, and he's drawn 2 walks. That's a good game. We have a homer from Sheets, some doubles. A lot of guys on base today. I like that. Skubal got the start. He didn't do that great. 4 runs in 5 innings. Kopech with a good game out of the bullpen. Does that mean he's in line for another win if we hold on to this? this one. Now the question is, do I want to bring in Hendricks here in the 8th? Because they have some righties up, and yeah, Bichette destroys lefties. I think we got to bring in Hendricks and out early here. Get one here in the 8th, stop this little rally, and then close it in the 9th. Come on, Sheets. Ah. Man, Bichette keeps fouling everything off. Come on. Dude, this isn't ranked seasons. Calm down. There we go. Man, that was a lot of pitches for a at-bat where I didn't throw a ball. Oh, man, they have Rysel, and he's bad now? Okay. I always have so much trouble picking up Rysel's delivery. Yeah, I even thought I was on that. Whoa, look out there, Rysel. Okay, well, we'll take the runner on. We're fine. No injuries in March to October. Now we just have to make that adjustment because he has a different release point now. Wow, okay, strike out on 3 straight pitches, I guess. TA, I was late. Late on the hanging slider, so we can't add any more. Hendricks has got to do it with the 1-run lead. 8 pitches is what that at-bat took last inning. It's okay, he's got plenty of energy left. Oh, Springer, don't you do it to me, too. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, that's not where you want to throw it to Soler. Man, Soler couldn't do anything with the heat that at bat. All right, Hendricks, one more. Grounder, Montgomery at 3rd, and there we go. Nice little win to hold on to this lead. Hendricks with another good outing, 32 saves. Kopech got his 15th win. I wonder what the record is for somebody coming out of the bullpen and getting wins. Because I feel like that can't be a thing that's happened like throughout history a ton, because, you know, up until, I don't know, 10 years ago, everyone was going at least their 5 innings to get the decision. So relievers didn't have as much of a chance to pick up as many wins, and I can't think of anybody recently coming out of the bullpen who's gotten a ton of wins. I mean, there's been a couple, but none to get like 20 or something like that. And Kopech at this point, he might get to 20. Add another little bit of momentum back. We'll pick up a bunch more wins. More of the same here. We're gonna, come on, man. Why do we gotta lose a game in there? Make me look bad. Here we go. That's what I like. And we do get another trade. This is like the exact same trade they were offering me before. No, I still don't want them. The Rays, Randy Arozarena. Man, why does everybody think Kopech is available? Arozarena's been pretty good. He's been really good throughout this March to October. But no, I don't think this is not for getting rid of Kopech. And where would we put him? Even if they were giving us, or they were wanting nothing from us, I don't think I'd do this. So what about the Nationals? Is it just gonna be Sale? No, it's a different one. Lane Thomas, just for James Outman straight up. I don't think I'm gonna do it. We don't really need the depth this year, and Lane Thomas is just a free agent, so he'd just be kind of a rental, and there's just no need for that. We may as well keep Outman around, have all kinds of team control with him, and wait to see what he turns into. So yeah, we'll decline these once again. I'm assuming that's going to be it. They're going to have us play another game here, so we're not going to know. But with only 1 day before the deadline, I'm guessing we're not going to get another trade. And this one's going to be a little bit longer, so I think we're going to save that for next episode. 87-22 is where we finished today. 118 wins projected. All right, so guys, if you enjoyed this one today, as always, make sure you hit that like button for me. And more importantly, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm looking for that 1,000 mark before 23 comes out. We're getting closer to both of those things. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching today. Thanks for stopping by the channel, and I will see you next time.